He gonna take a man's tricks by force.
Debo.
I got sauce.
Roll swords.
Champion.
I
See,
dwell
look.
in the Shadowlands. One day I may come.
I don't think so. Stop yelling at her behind me like that. Stop yelling at her behind me like that. Switch my force.
Look at your sauce.
What you doing?
Prepping heirlooms.
Prep heirlooms.
Yeah. Enchanting heirlooms.
How are you enchanting heirlooms?
Some of it requires fuckery. There are certain heirloom enchants that can only be put on items that are below a certain item level, but they have to be above a certain item level too. So you gotta have like a level 90 character some fucking where. So I'm on another server applying enchants to melt them over.
Who is there? Alwyn? Is that you? It is so dark.
I love these swords, dog.
I understand.
Yeah, they nerfed
Still in
heirlooms
trouble.
stat wise, not like percentage experience wise.
You know what? I kind of felt
Thank you.
that too.
I will
Because when I
remember
was playing on
this.
my pally, I'm like, why am I not one-shotting things? I'm like, normally I one-shot things.
Yeah, they don't give anywhere near as much stats as they used to. It's like 40% less stats.
Why would they do that?
I don't know, because they wanted to get rid of the one shottiness. Because new players.
It's only one-shotting for like a hot fucking second.
Yeah, but then new players wouldn't get to do anything around you.
Fuck everybody around me. They ain't pay that fucking nasty ass guap like I did. Damn, fucking is the internet getting wild too?
Yeah,
Everybody should be the same?
Pete this. Some dude sends me a whisper about a guild, right? He says, Cemetery of Death is recruiting new souls. We are doing Battle of Azorth. Soon as you can ask. Of Azorth. Azzorth.
Niggas retarded.
Should be, but instead it's death with two T's. Alright, getting on my demo hunter.
Our isolation has ended.
I thought maybe they'd have you do some sort of like weird scenario for the fucking class or some shit.
May I help you?
I mean, for the new race or some shit. They don't. They're just like, talk to them and then talk to Sylvanas. There you go, you did it.
Be careful who you trust.
You're level 20 in Orgrimmar.
Why, hello.
I said, I thought maybe they'd have you do some sort of like weird opening scenario when you make a new one of the new races, but they don't. Instead, they're just like, all right, talk to Thalysra, take a porter to Orgrimmar, talk to Sylvanas. Okay, you're level 20 in Orgrimmar. Have fun.
I will get you as close to the crescent as I can. We will be in touch.
You are rarded.
The Magistrix thugs are impeding Delene's efforts to distribute Arkwine. Find her in the canals and protect her as she feeds our people.
You're in Sudemar.
Yeah, I'm just doing this regular quest. I don't even know what it's for.
It's not one quest. It's gonna keep chaining and keep chaining and keep chaining.
I know it's one quest line.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You might as well hold off on doing any world quests in that zone until they give you the one that tells you to do world quests, so that you don't get fucking rocked with the whole. And now you gotta wait 2 days because you did the world quest today and you knew wait for them to spawn and they asked you to complete like 10 of them. Fucking bastards.
There you are.
Not like
Over
having
here.
to go back to do some shit.
Ellison
Shut the
knows
fuck
about
up. That's not even
Vander's
going
involvement
back.
in the
That's
rebellion.
literally fucking getting a quest that you have to wait for the fucking mobs to spawn for a day.
Hey. Back.
Shut up,
back that
bitch.
shit up.
No, you back that shit up. You're over here being
Shaldrai
stupid.
are suffering.
But by all means, ignore what I said. Go do the world quest. I don't
Step
give a fuck.
carefully. I will move ahead and clear out a safe haven for the survivors.
No, I don't.
Stay strong, my friend.
No, from now on, I ain't gonna give you no advice. I'm gonna wait until you fuck up and be like, yeah, I could have told you that, but
Right.
fuck you.
It sucks, dog. Like, I really like
You really like wanted to.
I wanted to make a fucking Magmorn Paladin. Like, why can't they be Paladins?
Nothing in their lore would suggest that they have access to the light. The only reason why they made an exception for Blood Elves is because the Sunwell is a source of light. And I'm not really sure where they came up with the ass pull for Torrens to be able to become
How
Pallies.
does a
I guess they
fucking
said
big-ass moose, like, really?
no. That's Torrent. The moose, the High Mountain cannot become Pallies.
No, nigga. The Taurens are fucking big cows, nigga.
Yeah, but they're not moose.
Whatever.
That's high mountain. But fucking the ass pool fucking logic they use for Tauren to be able to become paladins is that the Taurens worship a sun god. And so they were like, okay, sun source of light, good enough. Which is dumb because it's like, well, I mean, most of the druids get down with the sun and nature and shit. Does
Dog.
that mean everybody who could be a druid should be able to be a pally?
Dude, I swear to God, having flying in Surmar
Our
City is the
destiny
greatest
is
thing
at
ever.
hand. Elisand guide you.
I've been flying in Suramar, period. Fucking that place has elevation, but not cranked up to the fucking maximum like fucking high mountain. So it ain't a pain in the ass.
They'll say something's not quite right. Out on the other side of the wall, dog.
We got world quests in Asuna for the emissary.
Greetings. Outmatched and outnumbered.
Sup? It's not quite right.
What?
One of many.
I said something's not quite right.
Something's not quite right. So, can oh, I forgot what you said they could be.
Who? The Nightborn?
Yeah.
They could be like all the caster classes, warriors, rogues, and hunters. That's it.
I want to make a hunter. Every time I make a hunter, I end up hating it. I didn't know why either. I used to like hunters.
Order must be restored. Anratha adored.
Maybe it's focus.
I hope she sees
Before you
this.
had mana, and you just fucking douche. Now you gotta go through this building and fucking busting phase, which you seem to hate with fucking arms. Of course, you hate it over there too. So that's entirely core to the class.
Well,
Instead of
Fury does too. It's just you're just dumping it with
Excellent
one button
timing
this
as
time.
usual, Delete.
Yeah, but you got easy methods to build. Fucking marksman doesn't even have steady shot, does it? They're giving it back to them in Battle for Azeroth. Them motherfuckers blow their fucking loads and then they gotta sit there like
We need
assholes.
a foothold, somewhere we can keep an eye on things.
Or maybe it's Beast that doesn't have it and they're giving it back. They're giving it back to one of the fucking specs.
Ah, the terrace. It will have to do for now. Take us as close as you can, Deline. See that
I
those
will be
people
in
escape the
Asuna.
citadel.
I am going to Fellblaze Ingress. Whenever you finish your quest, meet me there.
This way. Now all we need is to make contact with...
Outlander, can you hear me?
Be kind.
Outlander!
Or be strong.
I'm going to teleport a beacon your way. Ah, much better. You had us worried for a moment there.
Oh, the last portal. I didn't realize I had one missing. Oh no, I have 2 missing.
Wrong again.
Aran Arcana. She is waiting for you just outside. Do you remember me, Outlander? My brother rests here. My name is Arluel. Good day. One day at a time.
It is an honor to finally meet you, First Arcanist.
Suramar must be. You must be Arluen's sister.
We see
owe
the
him a
stars
great
once
debt.
more.
His sacrifice was not in vain. What brings you to Shalaran in this dark hour?
The fruit from this tree
Anratha
plucked me from the
Adore.
jaws of madness. I am whole now, and I wish to fight.
So be it. I will send you to Silgrin. With his training, you will serve us well.
The Magistrix thugs are impeding Delene's efforts to distribute Aquine. Find her in the canals and protect her as she feeds our people.
We have been discovered!
By my blade, stand down, Arluel. You're expecting her.
Tenu Bala. Not an undeserved reaction. Ordinarily, I would be obliged to slay you both.
It's not ready yet. It's too far away.
What is your wish?
I can't use that item yet.
The Nightborn are eternal.
I need to get closer.
of range.
You wish to speak?
Still recharging.
The Nightborn are eternal.
too far away.
The second I get it.
On what?
I could tell. Heirlooms.
Heirlooms.
What do you need heirlooms for?
Your
attention.
Or when
The night
for us,
to cast off
might
their
want to be
unwanted.
leveling new characters.
The passage to Feldsoul Hold is open. See that our prisoners reach
So I'm
their
gonna be making.
destination.
He's making a Maghar rogue, and I'm
The
making a
soul
Maghar
engine
warrior.
will consume. Cartanash!
We're gonna be standing straight up.
Aran Arcana. Felsoul Hold. Of all the ways she has betrayed us, this is surely
And
the worst.
we want to get to level 1
This should shock me,
or
but it does
110
not.
as fast as possible.
Not after the waning crescent.
We must put an
I
end to
also
this.
need to be grinding the heirloom rings.
Die, Outlander!
It's actually a good game. I didn't realize I had this much shit. Why is it fucking what's his face?
Keenan?
Yeah, Keenan. Just give me the fire swing. Oh, that's funny.
Well met. Farewell.
We will hold the perimeter.
Shit, dog.
Make
We
sure
fucking next thing you
teach
know,
that
we here with the nightfall. I mean, exhausted with
Work
the
quickly,
nightfall.
my friend.
Soon, I didn't think I had this much.
Those quests give a fuck to the rep. They the funny part about it is that normally you wouldn't even have unlocked that quest line unless you were already exalted.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Until they removed some of the requirements from it.
Oh man, you gotta have the DPS. I don't know why you want to do the hard mode. Fuck out of here, man.
Danny, you still turned about that shit a day later?
Yes, yes, nigga, because I just got done doing a level 5 with a shitty ass party.
See, Alan doesn't realize that certain builds or whatever may have higher single target DPS and they might have AoE. So they might be slow at killing waves of mobs, but might wreck a boss.
Right.
He doesn't think like that. He's like, this is going slow. There's no way we're going to kill the boss. I'm leaving.
Yeah, because he doesn't understand that he thinks everything is the same. Just like
Yeah,
thinks I'm hitting
he's
stuff, I
fucking
must be doing
stupid.
work.
Yeah, he's stupid like that.
I'm out of range.
Oh, here his dumb ass here. I'm like, you gonna come get your little fucking punk ass 3 boxes because you too scared?
Was he on?
Bitch ass. He's sitting right here in the same challenge mode area. I'll tell him like, oh, what do you know? Level 5 done with
How do you run
these.
into him if y'all on? Or y'all in the same channel? channel?
There's not like fucking 19 channels, DeAndre. There's only 2 channels in most maps.
Did you tell them that you just completed one? Another thing that sucks is that Fury Warrior AoE is poop.
The Shalbarai are suffering.
Yo, this motherfucker is badass, dog. This dude straight up is like, I can pick the quest while he's fighting,
While
man.
we still can.
You know you a boss if you can do that.
Everyone into the boat. It will be a tight fit.
Yo, this punk ass right here.
I have enough arc wine to
By my
spare for the
blade,
needy
I
around
will
the city.
protect still no
Find
sun.
those who cannot travel to my tavern and see that they
We will
drink their
find him,
fill.
Silgrim. I am certain of it.
Perhaps. The first Arcanist will know how to proceed. Let us get these people to Shalaran.
I need to get closer.
You gonna say grats? Like, what do you mean grats? Doesn't congratulate a fucking level 5.
Yes, greetings.
It's like me completing this quest right here, and I go, Mike, I finished one of the quests.
It's literally just a daily.
Congrats.
Is our will.
Like doing 1 through 5 is literally like a daily, just to get your boxes, so you know, get your raid stones and shit like that. That's all it is. 6 and 7, you want them extra 2 boxes, you want to work for them.
That's what I told him. I said, dude, I said, did you even do Griffs? Did he ever push Griffs in
One day
No.
at a time.
Oh yeah, he sure
The
did.
furthest, the furthest he pushed was fucking like in like the late 50s. I don't think he's gone any further than that. And that was when
Welcome home, first Arcanist.
the hammer set for fucking Crusaders had came out or whatever.
Oh, there you
What
go.
news? I have heard
You know, like Larry's gonna like, oh, why you gotta do him like that? I'm like, because that fucking bitch ass nigga is gonna do some shit with no regard to anybody else's opinion. It's just, oh, I think we can't get it done, so I'm gonna fuck everybody else. Get out of here.
I do not know. I only hope.
Gotta
That's
do
why-
him like
that's
that
why-
because
did
he's
you hear-
fucking whack.
Did you hear when he was? Were you there when he said something?
I will find him.
Javon, and I was like,
preferably without
Alan,
being seen.
I say he's like, I know. I'm like, Alan, I
Be
said, when you
safe,
say
Vanessa.
you know things,
I must
do
return
you
to the
have you
palace.
ever like fact checked yourself? Like, I'm like,
He
I'm
wasn't
like-
here. That was right after the thing, and Javon left.
Yeah, I'm like Javon. I'm like, Alan, do you ever fact check yourself? Like, do you ever think you're right and then find out you're not, or do you just say it and not like, you know, check on it?
Really not.
Well, cause I knew the answer to it. I already knew for a fact that he didn't. The only time he gets checked on is when somebody else corrects him.
That shit fucking, yeah, that shit irritates me. Especially like, it's not like I've never done it before and it's, you know, something foreign to me and I'm just making an assumption. Like, I do them daily. Like, that's why I have 9 raid stones. Because I've farmed it.
This garden likely gave him many
In
hours
fucking
of
5
peace.
boxes every day. And the one time I do it with this fuck nigga, because I don't ever ask him to do them. I don't ever ask him to do any content other than the guild missions, and that's because I have to.
can feel him. He's still alive, at least.
And that fucking this party that I was just in, DBS was slow. But, you know, still cleared it.
He's fucking you too, nigga. He said you just like the rest of them. Don't understand that just going ahead and doing the easy way is the way to go.
This must be where he took many meals.
I'm going in and fucking getting 2 boxes.
And how many is it for the
The
next
night
roll?
well calls to me.
It's 1 box per level completion completed, isn't it?
Yeah, so if you do 5 levels, you get 5 boxes.
But you only get the boxes
If you
once
complete it.
complete. Yeah, like if you fail, you don't get anything, right?
Yeah. Because this nigga was like on some, oh, you know, let's just do it. With just me and you, go up to level 2. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I just get up. It's so easy to get parties.
Suppliers must have served him here. Reminders of a simpler time.
Damn. The list is thick now.
Told you.
Perfect. This will be enough to find him.
Because you fucking helped create that fruit that cured them of their fucking mana addiction. And so they became regular ass Nightborn instead of the withered ass fucking things that they were.
Voice down, Silgrin. It is good to see you too.
Thalisra.
Keep your voice down, Silgrin. It is good to see you too.
That was on just fuck my shit up.
Thalisra.
Our isolation has ended. Keep your voice down, Silgrin.
What
It is
manner
good to
of
see you
spell
too.
is this?
One that will find our friend.
That shit say hit me with the $5 fade.
Yeah, that's a super cut. Just blow your shit, nigga.
The Nightwell calls to me. Talk to me, Vanther. The moment he was taken from the
You
waning
make a
crescent,
male or a female?
he felt
Nightborn.
such
Female.
terrible fear.
Wait, I thought you
But
got
not
exalted
for
with High
himself.
Mountain?
No.
How'd you get the
Fearful as he
Nightborn?
sheltered.
The Nightborn is exalted with Suramar and completion of the Insurrection achievement.
Oh.
The High Mountain is exalted with High Mountain. You don't need to have both of them to get one of them.
Oh, you're just unlocking it just in case.
Right.
He was taken somewhere dark and isolated. He began to feel hunger settling its roots in his gut. Hunger that did not pass,
Can these be
but
priests?
grew
Yes.
until he could think of nothing else. He is near to withering. His thoughts are jumbled, frantic. I just need to focus. There! He is being held at the Terrace of Order. It must be time for the display. Our isolation has ended. That took more out of me than I thought it would. You'll have to free Vanther without me. I'm sorry.
Fear not, First Arcanist. I will see to it that our friend
fuck,
comes
dog?
to no harm. I am sadly familiar with Vanther's captor.
It's no surprise that that motherfucker was convicted of murder.
Thank
When
you,
you look like
Shogun.
that, you gotta kill somebody.
Yep.
Your shit's like that, somebody got to die.
You think to stop this demonstration? Very well. I will make an example of you first. You disappointed her, Spellfencer.
Stay
You
your
could have
blade,
taken my
Boromir.
place if you had accept your how good of you to join
I have a
us.
conscience. I
Alluriel
serve the people of
sends her
Surat,
regards.
perhaps. But I am not
Yet you
alone.
raise your blades against us. You are nothing but a traitor. She was right about you.
I know. We should not linger. Let us...
This bitch casted this spell
Lay
to
still,
look
my
for
friend.
this dude
We will get
who
you
was
out.
just like right on the other side of the river. It's like, bitch,
He will be fine.
you couldn't just
The
send a
fruit
scout.
will bring him back.
Relief. At last.
Bro, what the fuck is this shit, nigga?
Nightmare is over.
Welcome back, old
Is this like DIY gone horribly wrong?
Did you hear about the dude with the DIY herpes vaccine who died?
It's not really surprising.
Damn. This shit fucked up.
Look at this shit.
Shit, I need
They
this
wanted
fuck.
to make an example. We have stolen their message.
This bitch got that sideshow bob.
All will see. Hope in the Dusk Lily. I need to rest now. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
We will see him back to safety. Go inform Thalysra of our success.
Nigga, I heard of no sideburns, but what the fuck is
This shit go up his fucking side of his head though.
this? My nigga said, let me get them receding sideburns.
Damn, dog. How do you go out in public like that? I'd throw a hat on or something. Did I tell you about that dude from high school that we went to high school with that the barber fucked up his hairline and they punched him in the face?
Nah.
Yeah, nigga got
That's
up.
what that nigga deserves.
Got up from the chair, nigga, and socked that nigga in the mouth.
I'll be fucking up niggas' hair then. Are you supposed to be a barber?
Greetings. The Shalderai will be...
What's the quest you said to get tonight, Born?
The achievement is called Insurrection.
Insurrection. See how close, because if I'm far from this shit, I'm just gonna fucking stop. Oh my god, nigga, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quests left.
Yeah, that's fine. Go up until the part where it tells you to do the world quest.
Oh,
I don't mind waiting.
I don't know how far that is. I'm at an elven problem.
I don't remember. Just keep going. It's not a problem.
Oh,
Nigga.
I'm here. Stabilizing Surmar. Complete 10 world quests.
Yeah, see, there you go. Alright. Nigga, look at that picture. That motherfucker walked up to the barber and said, nigga, hit me with that Moses action.
The funniest part is when people be taking these pictures, they be hilarious as fuck. Why they always got them serious looks on their face?
Oh no. This nigga said, Barbara asked, would you like the back cornered or rounded? He said, you know the Batman symbol?
Got you fast.
The Batman symbol, nigga. Just give him the bottom of that shit.
I thought I seen you, but now I don't see you.
Bellblaze Ingress.
I'm here. Oh, you must be in the air, you fucking bitch. Fucking man up, nigga. Take the fucking.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm alt tabbed. Fucking, you think I'm just gonna be fucking sitting here paying attention to people smacking me?
Tell him, nigga. Tell him to sit down and wait for that smoke, nigga.
I think this is stupid.
I said, tell Mike over here all in the air flying so don't nobody poke him. I said, nigga, stay down on that ground and take that smoke, nigga. Ain't that what you supposed to do?
Pains me to see my brethren reduced
I
to
would.
such a state.
Even though you're AFK?
For them now, but hunger.
Well, fuck, nigga.
Yeah, see, both y'all niggas are fucking dumbasses.
They kill me while I'm AFK, so what? By shooting a man in the back, man. Like,
Yeah, but then when I actually want to do something, I gotta fucking collect my body and all kind of bullshit.
collect your carcass.
Shut the fuck up, faggot.
Closer.
I need a guild name.
Call it you're a douche. Just to, you know, poke at Alan.
Call it.
Was it not needed to be? You have my gratitude, champion.
Tell he should join.
It'll be perfect for him.
But Alan went to level 4.
Friend, the
It's level 4 and quit.
and their attacks on our
There you
weapons.
go.
They've left our captive command starving for
I
men.
do that.
Take back the
Man, level 5's too hard.
and use them to revive the
That shit
weapons.
could only be the that one class in the guild.
No, they recently changed it. Like, as far as like an actual guild for like Guild War purposes, unless they recently changed that shit again, then you need to be a Templar. But just for like a social guild, you could just do it at anybody.
Right, you have to have a Templar if you want to like summon and do shit like that. But
Wait. Okay, so do you not need a Templar or do you need a Templar for Guild Wars?
if you're doing Guild Wars, yes, you need a Templar.
Do you have a Templar?
Make one.
Why are you talking about a
I mean,
guild
like a-
game if you don't have one?
'Cause I'm not planning on doing Guild Wars.
Are you making a
At least not right away. I'm just having a guild to where we have a static, so we can do fucking Earth Tower and the raid and PvP and shit. Oh, it's not a glorified chat room. It's not gonna continue to stay that way. I'm gonna eventually make a Templar and do Guild Wars, but right now I can't do Guild Wars because I don't even have the fucking gear. It's gonna be a hub. We get on and do content. Oh, and wow, it's a glorified chat room.
That's because this nigga has never been in a guild that actually does shit.
So
what?
what?
We gotta use these fucking crystals on. Oh, we gotta revive whelplings. Okay. Take this as firing whelplings. Really?
I just told you they summon. They can increase the speed.
I'm saying just period. Like their skills.
I just told you.
That's all
They can summon and they can increase your speed. They can raise, I think, attack, or they basically just give out guild buffs.
You just said no.
No, they do something. They give out guild buffs.
They do.
Just 4 or 5.
Yeah, by themselves. Yeah, the Templar itself, but you know, you have 8 other ranks beside Templar that you get.
Yeah, but why fuck up a perfectly good build by throwing in a fucking Templar in there?
Well, that's literally what I was wondering. That's exactly what I was wondering. I'm like, is it worth doing it versus like, what would you lose?
Yeah, absolutely, it is. You would do the same. I would build a Templar the same way that I would build a Lord Knight. I would just make him tanky and give him a lot of survivability, and have a Templar so you can fucking rush into shit and summon your guild and do shit the exact same way.
Like, I would never play the Lord Knight if I was just fucking blue dragons in
Depends on what you make your Templar.
That's what I'm saying. How much are you losing out on by going Templar?
Nothing. Nothing. You're losing 1 rank.
Which for some classes is a big thing because they don't shine until they're the 3rd.
Some classes, not all. You could say that exact same thing for every single class in the game that might potentially get a class that they have to go out of their way for 1 skill or something like that.
Yeah, but in a lot of situations, something that would, you know,
The thing about it is that's like saying, you know, I'm gonna create a support character, but I want to be able to kill too.
Okay,
like,
so that's what
no,
I'm saying.
there's support.
The main thing here is that any build that has Templar in it could be better if it didn't have Templar in it. It makes the build objectively worse.
If you just make a Templar with no guild, then yeah, you're absolutely right.
You're sacrificing power for.
What power are you sacrificing?
The little bit you got by having another rank.
In what?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
I don't know. This is all hypothetical stuff that you're talking about. You're not really saying anything.
When I'm literally saying, what are you missing out on? What are you losing?
You're not missing out on anything. If I went, okay, let's just say I went, Sortie, and I went a spear build, like you know, Peltasta, Cataphract, Templar, Lancer.
But I think he got his ingredients mixed up.
not really missing out on anything, because as long as I have my 2 ranks or at least 1 rank in Lancer, that's going to be the majority of my damage. Plus all the other support stuff that I got from Cataphract and Pelthasta and things of that nature. Because the way the damage system works, you gain damage based off your weapon, the majority, the level of skill, and stats. So as long as I have a rank 9, 8 or 9 class plus a decent weapon, I'm gonna do damage as a Templar. At 1 rank, I'm not missing out on anything.
Well, like Mike was saying that some classes don't get good until they get rank 3. Like, so basically, like how, like, from what I remember, rank 3 monk was what you needed to do to get all your stuff from rank 3. Is there any case where going Templar?
There's no rank.
On a rank 3.
There's no rank 3. There's no rank 3 for any of the obviously rank 8 or 9 classes, and that's where the majority of the damage comes from. And because those classes, the scaling from those classes are completely different from anything lower. Like my my Fanatic Illusion from Zealot does 905% damage per second. That's a rank 9 skill. My monk skill, my main damage skill, double punch, does 302% damage. It's faster, but I'm talking about the damage scaling it's different from different level classes. And what monk is a rank 5 class?
That's fine, but what is it when you what rank is Templar?
6.
Okay.
No, 7.
What else can you choose at rank 6?
No, it's rank 7. You can choose Dragoon, and Dragoon is worthless unless you're going rank Circle 3.
Okay, that's what I'm saying right there. So basically, if you win Templar, you can't get Circle 3 Dragoon, right?
But why would you want to go Dragoon with Templar? They're in the same bracket, DeAndre.
What I'm wondering is, all I'm trying to find out is if you just want to make a kill real fucking bad, what are you losing out on? What are you choosing to omit when you decide to make a Templar? And it sounds like a lot. And you pretty much
You don't omit anything, DeAndre.
You're pretty much going, I'm going to be a guild leader. I need these skills from my guild, and that's all that matters.
You're not omitting anything because you're just not going Dragoon. You would go Lancer or something of the like, or Murmillo or Matador. That's the same thing in Ragnarok. It's like if you want to be a guild leader, your guild leader's probably going to be a Lord Knight, which means you're going to have to make a Lord Knight.
That doesn't mean you have to make a GIMP character for the sake of fucking making a guild, though.
If you but it never got to the level of any of the major guilds on the server. It got by, which is fine. But if you want to be on that, no, the same thing. You have to make a Lord Knight in Ragnarok. It's the same thing. If you want to be in that level, you have to build a class that can do things like that. DeAndre, yes you do. Whenever you guys were storming fucking castles, DeAndre, Vu was on his Lord Knight breaking through precast. Stop it.
But there were other guilds who
DeAndre, once again.
They had Lord Knights in their guild, but they didn't make a Lord Knight because they're guild leaders.
Yeah. Yeah, but the reason why, once again, and what set Vu apart, because he
Devon, and
knew
choice,
that
and
guilds could
choice of being
summon,
optimal
and
and requirement is two different things.
that's the same thing,
No, it's
DeAndre.
not.
You're choosing to be out. You're choosing to be optimal with
No,
Templar.
Second
It's the
Impact
same
was
thing.
very successful, and Swift Hand played fucking assassin.
He didn't play
Yes, he
assassin in
did.
fucking in WoW.
Yes, he
He
did.
played assassin main for everything else, but not in
He
WoW.
played WoW as an assassin. He only had assassins.
And that's probably because, and if he did
had
play
Lord
any other
Knights
class,
in
and
his
that's
guild
because
fucking to fill that
exactly
role.
he had Lord Knights in his guild.
Okay. Exactly. Why not? Exactly. Why not?
But yeah, he was successful, but it wasn't never to the level of Vu, somebody that was being optimal.
That's fine, but
Like
they had castles all the time.
once again,
Like,
and
just
you
'cause
can
they
do
didn't have Brick 4 2 Megin guards.
once again,
Again,
and you can do the same thing.
Shipwreck Cove, High Mountain.
knows the way. If
And
we do not
again, like this different when because Vu chose.
And once
Vu
again,
got the choice to do that because it was most optimal. He didn't have to do
and
that.
and no, you don't have to do it in
Don't
fucking
always do
Tree.
it either.
Stop it. You don't have to, and you don't have to do it in Tree of Savior. But if you want to be optimal, you pick a Templar. I can easily DeAndre. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't, DeAndre. That's to be optimal. If you want to. No, I can make a guild. I can make a guild right now. I can make a guild right now. Yes, for what? For guild territory. Yes, I can make a guild and do guild territory. No, if you want to be optimal. No, you don't. If you want to summon your guild members, if you want to do things like that, yes, you need it. But in order to make
conversation, because I literally in the beginning said, and Mike was literally saying, unless they changed it, and I was like, "Do you have to?" And you were talking about something else, and then I said, "Do you have to?"
I was talking about being optimal. I was talking about for being optimal. I wasn't talking about a requirement.
Because I literally asked you specifically, and you said yes, you do still. Mike even tried to clarify it and was wondering if they had changed it again, and you said no, you still have to be. That's literally what you said.
Oh well, I apologize for not being clear. But to be clear, yes, if you want to play otherwise and do it that way, yes, you can. But if you want to be optimal, you have to use a Templar. So that's what it is.
Okay, that was literally a waste of a conversation. Like we didn't even have to fucking talk about any of that.
So funny is somebody that, prides himself on and always being optimal. I got a state when it's
Well, it's not even like that. I mean, unless only the guild leader can do that, I would either A, not make a guild, because fuck that, or make a class that I want and recruit Templars for that. That's what I would do if I was playing. Because like I said, I wouldn't want to fucking be like blue level any goddamn way. That's just too much. The levels of, and you know what? And the level that I actually always strive to be was never Vu. I would rather be like a Nabs or some shit.
Yeah, but that's, to me, that's a lot harder than being in a blue level, because that would require 6 to 9 really top-notch people.
Hey, shit, whatever
Hard
it takes.
getting one top-notch.
Whatever it takes.
And most people that are fucking the shit, they want to be in them big guilds. Just looking up with fucking a couple people.
The witches of the forest are getting too bold. They leave their woods and attack my people while we hunt down the Fell Totem.
Hell, I might be able to put something like that together. Maybe not top notch, but decent. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just build a fucking static team. Fucking do the content.
We wasn't elite, but he's alright. You can't just make my guild, do you? That's my guild, do you?
That makes sense. Why would we get here?
I don't know, but I never dismounted, so it's okay.
the thing not spawned yet? Is that the fuck's going on? My warrior penis burns.
What the fuck? Oh my god, I hate this thing.
Nobody likes this.
I just tried to click on you.
Because that's been how you've been traveling for a couple of days now. Look at that bitch ass nigga. Yeah, dog. Let's just fly fucking straight up in the air for about 20 seconds.
Like, I feel like I have to roll.
That's too bad. Yeah, like I feel like I fucking like I don't feel like I have to fiery brand. For damage, no. It's a survivability cooldown turned into a fucking damage one.
Your shit does good damage. My shit so good 'cause it was fucking like 5 monsters.
don't be fucking hitting it when there's only 3. How about that? Hit it when you would normally hit fucking whirlwind.
But then my dips is poop if I don't do that.
And shut up. Okay, it's gotta be in that cave.
True. Like if I whirlwind and then bloodthirst, like only time it's good AOE wise is when I whirlwind and then rampage.
These brutes
Whirlwind
have
and then
no
bloodthirst.
respect for the spirits.
Like
They've
I'm better off
infested
doing
our
legendary.
sacred cavern with their stench.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm literally pigeonholed in fucking whirlwind.
The spirits thank you. Hopefully the stink of Drogbar doesn't linger too long.
Greymane's forces hold this Warden Tower. Break their ranks. Show no mercy.
Like raining cats and dogs and cool as a cucumber and stuff like that. Shit. And I asked her, I said, asking if she know what it means to put the pussy on a J-Wax. It's like, that's not real. I'm like, yes it is.
Everything from Key and Peele's real.
Yep. Put the pussy on a
Tell,
J-Wax.
tell your wife she ever say some shit like that, you get a divorce.
My soul consumed.
Box over here.
Apparently I already got it.
I need to get closer.
Okay. Now we go through them, I guess.
demons must be purged before their forces spread any further.
I hate how it like auto gives you this quest and doesn't give you the choice not to fucking accept it. It's just like, nope, you're doing it. When you fly into the area, how it like auto gives you the quest and doesn't actually give you the choice to accept it. It's just like, nope, you're taking it. Get fucked.
Traces of Shaladrasil's corruption remain within Suramar. Perhaps the horns of the vile satyrs may be put to better use.
Yeah, I dropped out the air, just clicked my mount off, said fuck it. Terminal velocity straight down. They drop an item that lets you destroy the totems for percent. It doesn't really seem like it's necessary.
Totems? I don't see no item.
Yeah, you gotta loot them.
Such corruption can be relentless, but you have pushed it back. For now.
What's your Suramar rep look like anyway?
14,935 out of 21,000.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that much trouble to get exalted.
No, not if I complete all the quests. The quest line that I'm on. But the thing is that shit's gonna come to a screeching halt because I gotta complete 10 world quests. No! Not this shit again!
No, this shit's easy. Did you not just get the completion? If not, fly over here. Click on the orb.
Oh. So when you got flying.
Yeah, it's that flying cheese, yeah.
What the hell? Oh, there we go. Have to dismount?
When you click on the orb, it dismounts you and does a cast time. With the cast time finish, you get credit teleported on top of the bridge and then you fly away.
It's not letting me. It says you are mounted.
That's funny. You might be something in the interface. You might not have it where it can dismount you when you do stuff like that.
In LVI?
No. I'm gonna check real quick, see if that option is still something that they have listed. Auto dismount in flight. Go interface and it's on controls.
Oh no, I didn't.
You click that in and then once you start casting it'll dismount you. Boo, it's that monument bullshit, boo. Nigga,
Got it. Got him. Or no, is it got or got it? Which one is it, Jerron?
What?
You don't know what that is?
We Nightborn
It's super punch out when he wins.
To a noble heritage. The
Oh, when you get knocked down once.
No, when you
Got.
yeah, when you
And it says got him.
got.
He says piece of cake when you do it without getting knocked down. When you get knocked down once, he says got him. Then when you get knocked down twice, he says too close.
Oh yeah. Gabby James.
So this is just purely flying around and hitting some dumbass fucking interactables. Here's a mana crystal.
By Odin's beard! Odin does got a serious beard.
Nobility through tradition. I thank you, Outlander.
Tommy Laren was bumping bank account again.
Shal'Darai flees as Elisand's forces advance through the Crimson Thicket. Go out the Nightborn for the sake of those who would escape the city.
Pretty sure Riley's British.
We are chosen to rule.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she watches this British show called Peppa Pig.
And she's talking with an accent.
Yeah, when she calls
Mummy. Oh man, so yesterday my mom had one of her girlfriends over here, right? And she was playing with her fucking kids and shit.